Hey guys, what's up? It is your friend Keith. We are here live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England, and I've got the holy grail mother of ESP guitars to share with you guys today. If you're new to the channel, click like, click subscribe, come join our family. About 6,000 of us right now, really close to 2 million views. I'm going to keep the old ball game going. All right, what do we have here today? Yes, an ESP JH1 James Hetfield signature guitar. Flying V, only 200 made. This is number 195. I had number 90 a couple years back. That one had the plaque. We'll talk about that. But no certificate, no case. This is a one-owner guitar, guys. It's always lived here in England. It was bought by a doctor in '97. I got it from him, and it's pretty much lived in its case for most of its life. It is an awesome example of one of these. They only come up for sale, I don't know, maybe once every 2 years or so. I think there's a guy in China with one with a cracked headstock, and he's asking around, I think around 6,000 pounds, British pounds for it, which is probably around $8,000-9,000 right now. So yeah, it's a very expensive guitar for sure. Let's talk about all the features that make this really unique from all of his other signature guitars and really all other ESPs. So for starters, well, let's just start with the case. Move this over for a second. So the case, beautiful gold ESP logo. This is the original case for this guitar. For some reason, you never see them with the guitar when they come up for sale. This one is in outstanding condition. You can tell it's been a bedroom guitar. All right, we open it up. Now, this is I think this is a TKL case because it's made in Canada. Pretty sure it's the same factory that makes the Gibson USA cases. Now, you also got a plaque with these. So there's 200 of these plaques, JH1 limited edition. And it has the ESP engraved in this kind of like brushed steel, but with James, looks like a metallic gold paint pen that he drew over it. So James Hetfield has two signatures. He's got this one that you'll see. Sometimes you'll see the little skull dude that he does with the middle finger. And then the hand-signed certificate as well. That's the other signature. And you can see this one's dated April 30th, 97. So I think today's May 2nd. So this thing is 23 years old, which is pretty crazy. This is the only one that I've seen a certificate with. Pickups are the classic EMG 81 and 60. You've got these really nice hot rod flames with pinstriping around them, kind of like an orange burst to it. Abalone, so not mother pearl, but really nice abalone arrowhead inlays that sparkle on this rosewood fretboard and culminate with the Metallica M Ninja Star. And that M should be right smack dab in the middle of the fretboard. See where that point comes through? Exactly in the middle there. Sorry, these studio lights are kind of super bright and overexpose things a little bit. ESP logo. Now what's interesting is on some of them, so this has the R. I've seen others that don't have it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I've also seen a couple people claim that theirs, I'm going to flip this around, show you the back, that one or two seem to say they didn't have the ESP custom guitars logo on the back. Now this is what it should look like. See how sparkly that is? That's what it should look like. That should be there. I'm getting silver kind of reflective made in Japan sticker should be there. And then you've got the USA Spurzle locking tuners. There are fakes of this guitar. There's a couple websites that are dedicated just to making fakes of just this guitar, guys. So you do need to be careful. One thing that I haven't seen faked successfully is the neck plate. So you can see this one is 195. Some things to look for. So the ESP logo should be at a slant. Yup. The engraving of the serial number is 3 digits. So even if you have like number, for instance, 90, it's 090. They won't necessarily be totally in line. Like the 9 on my number 90 was a little bit lower. And another good thing to look for is oxidization on these bolts, these screws for the neck plate. Let me try and get in focus there. You'll usually see kind of like a bunch of white like that. You see how it's kind of looks like it's covered in white crud? That's what you want to see. That's exactly the patina that those bolts should have on an authentic JH1 from 1997. When something is too clean, it's highly suspicious. And I don't care if you have one that's literally never left its case. They'll still look like that just from exposure to oxygen for 23 years. Beautiful guitar, bolt-on. Another rare thing about this model is it's the only bolt-on James Hetfield model. Gave it a quick wipe with some polish, so sorry about the streaks and stuff. I didn't wipe it off very well. But yes, I'm not familiar with any other bolt-on model that James Hetfield has. I think they're all set neck. Really, really cool. As far as condition goes, all I see on this are little lacquer marks, like where, I don't know, a pick or a little rivet on your blue jeans rubbed up against the lacquer. Real minor stuff. There's a little teeny tiny little chip right there. And other than that, a couple real minor, like there's a tiny little white little like rub mark or something. Like, again, I haven't wiped this down vigorously. It just had some dust on it. I wanted to give it a quick rinse down. But yeah, I'm over the moon to have one of these. I guess you could say I've owned 1% of all of the ESP JH1s, because they only made 200 of them, and I've had 2. Not bad. I think you will be hard-pressed to find a better example than this ever. It's one owner, doctor-owned, full case candy, has the signed plaque, has the signed certificate, and the original case. And I mean, look at the letters on the pickups, the font, the EMG. Usually that would be worn off pretty much straight away on a guitar that's been played even a little bit. That's totally intact. Let's look at the frets. Oh, get in focus, please. I mean, the frets look great. This thing's had barely any play. Wow. All right, everybody. It's the real deal. And it's only getting better. We've got some Megadeth-owned guitars and basses coming your way. We've got even more Megadeth guitars. I'll give you a little sneak peek here. Yesterday we just did a Slayer's Guitar Tech's personal Kirk Hammett guitar that he took the signature off of. That was pretty rad. Pretty cool. But I'll give you a hint of what we're working with. I got to do videos for all of these. And then lurking in our temporary guitar room, a lot of videos, everybody. A lot of photo shoots. This is all just part of what you get to play with when you come record at Essex Recording Studios. And we took over this massive former radio station. We're about 30-40 minutes outside London, east of London. Hop on a train, 30-40 minutes, you're in central London. We've got a little live room in there. We've got another room in there. A lot of stuff going on. There's already a full tour on the channel if you want to go check that out. Got the old Marshall fridge. Love this thing. Real cool. Yeah, guys. Little amp collection. Marshall Randy Rhodes. There's a Slash Marshall. That's Dan Hawkins from the Darkness is Wizard. Love that JCM 800. Yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff, guys. But as far as guitars go for this week, man, this takes the cake. We'll have to find a really cool place to display it. If you are looking at the videos on the channel earlier, summer last year, actually my wife and I, we went all over Europe. We got black tickets to go follow Metallica on tour, and it was amazing, guys. Really, really, really cool. Can't wait to see them again. Actually met my wife in Copenhagen after a Metallica show. That was pretty cool. So I'll stop blabbering on. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm getting tired. Be going home soon, and I'll be back for more videos tomorrow. But just really wanted to show this to you, and thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody's surviving coronavirus lockdown all right. You might be watching this a year or 2 or 10 from now. But yeah, we're early May 2020, right in the heart